That's a G major scale. We talked about major scales in the last video and learned all the names and resources that you can find in a major scale. And one of those big resources was the 7 diatonic seventh chords. Diatonic meaning all within the scale. They're contained within the G major scale in this case, because I'm going to play these diatonic seventh chords in the key of G major. Everything I just played was G major. And to me, a scale is like a place you can go and hang out or jump around. So, it's an environment. Anyway, we get used to it, and then we can do lots of things with it. But let's look at these diatonic seventh chords. In the key of G, you're going to have a chord built on the intervals of 1, 3, 5, and 7 from every note in the scale. And those are the 1 chord, G major seventh, the 2 chord, A minor seventh, 3 is B minor seventh, 4 is C major seventh. If you notice, the first 4 notes are like a cookie with all the same kinds of chords, a major seventh on 1 and on 4, crunchy major seventh chords, and then the soft inner filling inside of the minor seventh chords. The next 4 notes, the next tetrachord, from D is the dominant seventh, from E, E minor seventh, from F sharp, half diminished seventh, or F sharp minor seventh, flat 5, and then G major seventh again. And those are all the different kinds of chords that appear in the scale: dominant seventh, minor seventh, half diminished seventh, and major seventh. There are 2 major sevenths, one on the 1 chord, one on the 4 chord, and in the key of G, that'll be G major seventh and C major seventh. There are minor chords, minor seventh chords, on the 2, the 3, and the 6. And in the key of G, that would be A minor seventh, B minor seventh, and E minor seventh. The dominant is on the 5, dominant, very important chord, leads you back to the tonic. That's the tension and resolution of music. And the 5 chord in the key of G is D seventh. And then the singular half diminished 7th chord is the 7th on F sharp minor 7 flat 5, or F sharp half diminished. Now, what I want to get across in this short video is that there are 8 ways that you can practice these chords. The way I just played them, I call up, up, because you can go up the chord or down the chord. Of course, you can also start any chord from any note of the chord, or the different inversions. So you could actually be studying these chords from different inversions. And those are, when the chord starts on the root, it's called root position, of course, and then there are 3 other notes, so 1st, 2nd, and 3rd inversion. If you have 4 notes, you can have 3 inversions. 3 notes, 2 inversions. So the way that you can practice these is easily visualized. That's what you want to do. You want to visualize it first. You want to imagine that you can go up or down a chord. And you can go up or down the scale with the chords. So if you're going up the chord and up the scale, we call that up, up. If we go down the chord and up the scale, down, up. If we're coming down the scale and we're going up the chords, we call that up, down. Down the chord and down the scale, down, down. And then the really fun stuff is when you start to go up the first chord and down the second chord, alternately up the scale, or vice versa. And you can do both of those things up and down the scale. Up, down, 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 up, and down, down. So these are the 8 ways. Up, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, down. And here they are. And I'll just do them in a gentle swing way. And you can just jump in on this if you can feel what's going to happen. This is going to be up, 1, 2, Let's go up, down. Down, up. Down, down. Up, down, up. Up, down, down. And my favorite, which I hope I don't mess it up, down, up, up. So those are 8 ways to practice the diatonic 7th chords sequentially up and down a scale. And if you just add this thought, placement, change the rhythm. One rhythm I love to do on this is the rhythm from Speak No Evil. Anyway, you get melodies that are turning on your mind to different phrasing possibilities and melodic possibilities when you apply a different rhythm. Anyway, have a great day, and I'm going to do a little more on the diatonic 7th chords the next time we talk.